Hi there, it's Jennifer Mazzarello, President of Maverick Consulting Group, and today is Maverick Moment on Tuesday, October 4th. I want to talk to you a little bit today about hiring processes and whether or not you are engaging with a recruiter externally or whether you're doing a posting yourself and using your own internal HR resources. Now, if you're using a recruiter, don't forget that you can be picky. And why I say this is because you need to make sure that you really are paying for that person to be your brand ambassador. And that's a big thing. Candidates on the market now can be more picky, and they are being more picky. They're being more selective about what opportunities they pursue. And you want to make sure that the face to the market, if you're using a recruiter, that person's credentials stand for themselves and stand on their own, that this person has high integrity, that you can trust them, that they're going to build good relationships with your staff, your hiring staff, your HR staff, and also the candidate. So be careful about picking a recruiter and make sure you understand what their process is. And it's okay to have them sort of, answer some questions that you might have about their approach and how they go about doing their selection process. If you're an HR professional and you usually post your roles and you don't tend to use a recruiter, then you want to make sure that your HR process is as efficient as possible. Obviously, we know the market has changed. LinkedIn has been a huge development and has had a huge impact on the recruiting market. And you want to make sure that when you do a posting, that it's going to get you the best bang for your buck, that it's going to be money well spent, and that you're not going to end up getting 1,000 resumes, 3 of which are really the only ones applicable in the pile. So you want to make sure that your posting process is efficient. You want to make sure that the process that you are making candidates undergo is an efficient process. It is a candidate-driven market right now, and it is very competitive for good candidates. And good candidates, first of all, don't want to have a cumbersome HR process. They don't want to have a series of interview after interview after interview. And they also want to make sure that there's a feedback loop and that the process is timely and efficient. So if you sit back and look at your HR process for hiring, if you find that when you're doing your gap analysis that there are some issues in your process, that is going to be a direct reflection on the quality and the caliber of candidates that you're getting and the ability to close out orders on a timely basis. So that's just a few things you want to think about. You don't want to have a lot of delays in the process as much as possible. When you get to the offer stage, candidates are evaluating you, the client, as much as you're evaluating the candidate. So you still do need to make sure your process is as efficient as possible. This is where candidates start to get a feel for your organization, and you want to make sure that your process is going to get to completion and have them onboarded on a timely basis. That gets everybody off on the right foot. Anyway, if you'd like to add some Maverick to your process to improve your efficiency and effectiveness, the quality of your process, and also the level of engagement in your process, in your hiring practices, in your organization, please do contact me and we can arrange a get-together. Thanks. Have a great day, and go Jays, go.